Yes, sir. This your boy Abu. You know what I mean? I just want to talk about a topic. You feel me? This topic I like to call it checking in. You feel me? Um, Basically what it is, I can only speak from my own experience type shit. But let's say for example me, like, I don't have homies all over the globe for real. Like, you know what I mean? I don't live in so many different countries. I just, you make friends, all over the world. And, right now I'm based in Germany, you feel me? So and basically what happens is, as life moves on, people grow, responsibilities increase. Some of your homies, you don't speak to them every single day. Y'all ain't in the same city. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't even in the same time zone. So, it'd be normal that, y'all be losing in touch, or like the conversation ain't that frequent, you feel me? But the love and respect and admiration is still there between you guys, whenever y'all be chopping it up, even if it's through text. It's just like, or whenever y'all be seeing each other, it's like, man, ain't shit changed, you feel me? We just got older, more responsibilities, you know what I'm saying? Looking tired as hell, but it's still, that love's still there, you feel me? And sometimes though, it be taking a left. And when I say it be taking a left, I'm really talking about, you got some homies where, y'all done gone through the same school, y'all done grew up together, y'all, got a bunch of mutual friends, y'all damn near family. It's just y'all ain't speaking as often as y'all would love to, just cause, y'all ain't in the same place. So, for example, me living in Berlin, I get homies that come and visit me, and then I got some homies that also come, in my city, for example. Now these homies, or from my perspective, we still cool. We ain't speaking every single day, but that's normal. I don't need to speak to a homie every single day for us to know that we cool, you feel me? Wherever we leave it at, as long as there's love and respect between us, whenever we pick it back up, it's like, none changed. But you got some homies where, they'll come in your city and they won't even check in with you, And what, it's not about your city. I live in Berlin, but Berlin ain't my city, you feel me? But I'm tapped in. I think I kind of know what's going on, and it's just, for me, the type of person I am is, before I travel, let's say I pick a specific spot, I first see, like, is there anybody that I know that I'm cool with in the city, that I'm going? And if that's the case, I pick up the phone, either call them directly or even send them a message like, yo, so and so, I'm in your city for so and so day, would love to catch up if you got time, just so that we can, catch up and, yeah, chop it up, you feel me? Like, that ain't, that's just the type of person I am, especially if I feel like, the relationship's still strong, we still cool, we done been through so much together, we done been through school, laughs, jokes, cries, laughs, you feel me? Like, that's just the type of person I am. Like, if I'm in your city and I know, me and you, we cool, I'll let you know, because I want to see you, I mean? I want to see what you want, what you've been up to, you feel me? Like, what you're doing, you feel me? But then sometimes, I experienced that with 2 or 3 of my homies, or that I thought that we was homies. And damn near what happened is they be coming, for example, to Berlin to visit, or whatever reason, it might be personal work, whatever it may be. They didn't even let me know. And then, I be seeing them on social media tagging location, like so-and-so in Berlin, like, and for me, that's just weird, because it's like, maybe you got beef with me. I ain't even aware of that, you feel me? Like, how the hell you gonna have one-sided beef? You know what I'm saying? So if me and you thinking, we all cool, maybe you holding a grudge, or, or you ain't fucking with me, you ain't let me know. I see you on the ground tagging the location that I'm in. I'm thinking, like, why the hell you ain't let me know that you in the city, so that we can link or whatever, chop it up? Because then now I'm going to look at you sideways. Like, I'm going to look at you sideways, bro. Like, that's just facts. Because it's like, I'm thinking we sweet. I'm thinking it's sweet, but clearly ain't nothing sweet. You feel me? So it's just, certain things, like certain motherfuckers just be moving so weird. Like if and I'm only speaking, I'm not speaking about people you know, I'm speaking of people that you know what I mean, you really locked in, like y'all really locked in, you feel me? And the only reason why conversation ain't so frequent is because y'all be in different cities, but you know, they your homies. You know, I got a few, like I said, 2 or 3 examples where a motherfucker coming to Berlin to, you know, visit. They be hitting up a friend that I'm cool with. That friend be telling me, yo, so you know so and so in town? I'll be like, yeah, man, I saw it on the story, but shit, they ain't let me know. And then it's just an awkward situation because the homie you message to let him know that you in town, he cool with me. He let me know that you in town, but you ain't let me know. So now it's just a whole awkward situation. Now we just like, you know what I'm saying? And then like, you see, like, then either once they leave or, you know, they're about to leave, then they hit you up like, oh yeah, by the way, I wasn't. It's like, motherfucker, I ain't finna reply to that. You should have known protocol, you feel me? Like that's not how we get down. Like, clearly you not cool with me. I thought we were sweet. Because the type of person I am, the day before or the day that I land in your city, I'm straight hitting you up like, yo, this is what's up. Unless you got a good ass explanation to wait till you finna dip out, or you know, for that mutual homie to be like, yo, you should probably let so and so know that you in the city because you probably know, and now it's just an awkward situation. It's like, nah, bro. If your sense don't give you that, bro, it's up and it's stuck. You feel me? So, you know, it's just one of them topics, you know, and I know, you know, everybody got different ways or different ways that they feel about this situation. For me, that's just the right protocol because that's just how I am. Like, you know, I'm a loyal ass friend, so if I hold a homie down, you know, as far as I'm concerned, if we sweet, bro. Like, if you got beef with me, like, you know what I mean? Either you let me know, and even if you did, if you came to my city, you let me know, I'll sit down with you, we could chop it up, clear the air, break bread again, and be sweet, because at one point we were sweet. So whatever distance or whatever you think that, you know, happened, you know, we could have chopped that up if you let me know. But if you ain't, so then you having one side of beef, and I could care less, you feel me? So it's just one of them topics. It's like, it don't happen because, like I said, I got 2, 3 examples, but it just be annoying, you know. Majority of my homies, you know what I mean, like, you know, they show me love just like how I show them love. So it ain't none. But I'm just speaking about that 1, 2 homies that, you know, that be moving like that. You see what I'm saying? If you don't fuck with somebody, let it be known, like, you know what I mean? But don't be like, you know, wishing that person happy birthday. Y'all be cool, y'all be texting, y'all be like, you know, it didn't have to be every day, but then the minute you go to their city, you ghosting them, or you trying to hide, or not have them know that you in the city. And then when they know, you trying to, you know, like reverse back and try to make an excuse of why you ain't tell them. You feel me? Even if you don't want to meet them, bro. Like, it's simple just to be like, hey man, I'm in the city type shit, you know. You don't even have to be like, let's catch up or whatever, you know. Or unless you don't fuck with them at all, you know, then, you know, you ain't gotta do all that, you feel me? But I'm really talking about homies that you think, you know, that you fuck with, you know. Y'all be messaging how you doing, y'all be talking about, you know, sports, UFC or whatever, like whatever it may be, you know what I'm saying? Like, they your homie, you know, and you make a motherfucker believe that, you know, you're also his homie. So then for you to be moving that type of way, that to me is just, you know what I mean, that shit just fugazi, you feel me? So I'm just talking about them type of situations as a whole.